across the 45 to the 46. On play action, now Brady. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. This is intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
To throw is Cousins. Going deep for Hopkins. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now a play fake. Brady. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 17 there and a New Orleans first down. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And his pass incomplete.
No sense risk. Anything there on first down, even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who can make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Flushed out right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Brady. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
And he roams across the 20 to the 24-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Play fake. Cousins. And that is incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
So right after the defense gets you the ball on a takeaway on a fumble recovery of their own, you've got to reward them, don't you? You've got to stay out on the field, give them a chance to rest, and how about doing it the way they did it, running the football and picking it up on third down.
They would not have wanted to go 3 and out. They avoid that right there.
Yeah, they avoided the glares as they went back to the bench, didn't they?
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Cousins on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
To throw again on second down. Cousins. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31. The pass pulled in by Jones. What a catch. Touchdown.
I think if you pulled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A gain there of 21 yards. And he's able to get across midfield and down into Buccaneer territory. Rashad Fenton, the one to bring him down. From just shy of midfield, Brady eluding the pressure right. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. He's got a man, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a first down. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
Brady will look to throw for it. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown.
They've got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll get 34 yards there.
As we've seen over the years, offense coordinators will often ease their way into drives. Many of them don't want to risk a turnover or put their defense in a bad spot, but not in this case.
Not at all. Forget about easing into it. They took a shot. It worked. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Cousins now from the 50. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
A good gain on first has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. A give for Henderson running to the right. They find some open field here. And he's going to wind up getting this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 15. 65 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's taken in by Henderson. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second and a foot or so. From the gun, a give to Henderson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there, and now it's third down and inches. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. Patterson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you can...
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Bryson Hopkins, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Brady's going to look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Noah Igbenogany. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Brady. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Julian Blackman. There he goes left side. He's at the 30, the 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.